If I learned I were going to die tomorrow, what would I do today? Who would I see? Where would I go? Would I still show up to work or to the gym or that social thing I felt obligated to attend? Or, knowing my time is fleeting, would I seek out the most delicious sights, smells, sounds, tastes, people, and places that had made my life rich? Now, instead of tomorrow, if I knew I were going to die in a week, or a month, or even a year, instead of packing in every single moment, I might reserve some time for some stillness. Time to savor the warmth of the sunshine on my skin as it poured through my bedroom window, or drink my tea a little more slowly, relishing the sweetness in each sip and the tinge of bitterness that follows. I'd probably take a moment to consider all the things I've ever wanted to do and carefully select which to do in my final days. I suspect I'd also have great clarity around which things I don't wish to spend my time doing. I'd tune in to all the things that feel light and easeful or deep and meaningful. I'd spend long days with friends and longer nights with a lover in all my favorite places, plus the ones I'd always wanted to see. I'd let loose a raucous laugh from deep in my belly without concern for who hears. And I'd cry. I'd shed tears for the awe-inspiring, almost unfathomable beauty of this world and the community of people I've found within it. And I'd weep at the devastation of leaving it all behind. I'd live out my last days with tears in my eyes, in deep gratitude for the gift of life, and in gratitude that such beauty will continue after I'm gone. And in these moments of honesty, I'd finally have the courage to say no, to reject the parts of this world that do not make sense, the parts that don't make the world better or simply don't bring joy. The acknowledgement that this world goes on when I'm no longer here, whether I honor what I know to be true or spend a lifetime in conflict with my own soul, would write my path towards one that feels true. So my last days are spent in alignment with my spirit. And so, with tears in my eyes and my heart in my hand, I'd live rightly, courageously, and true. This year marks nearly 12 years since my mother passed away. I waded through the depths of grief for years after she died. But on the other side, I emerged with tears in my eyes and biting clarity, walking hand in hand with my own mortality. It's likely no coincidence at all that around this same time, I began to grow in deeper relationship with the earth, first through the houseplants I'd begun collecting and continuing until I eventually found myself here on this land, surrounded by a myriad of living beings whose lives ebb and flow through all the seasons. They are a constant reminder of the inescapable cycle of life and the natural necessity of death. None of us know exactly when death will come to greet us, but it is always certain that she's on her way. The in-between time we have is fleeting and a gift. So what are you doing with the in-between we call life? It's a question I often revisit. Will you busy yourself with the expectations and rules of a fabricated world, or the opinions of those who bought into the lie? Will you toil in unfulfilling work for the better part of your days? Or will you fill your time with explorations for a purpose-filled life? Will you seek out joy and share it? Will you feel deeply? Will you weep? Will you do right by the land and the beings that sustain you and all the beauty around you? Will you do right by yourself? Death can be tragic and untimely and hard, and it's a reminder that I'm grateful for. A reminder to live, to love, to feel. There's no string of words I could conjure to express the deep loss of my mother. But what I hope is clear is that my gratitude runs even deeper. Thank you, Mommy, and thank you, Death, for the love, the lessons, and the reminder to live.